All right, group one, for those of you who chose the Lovers card, we're going to see what's next for you in regards to love using tarot and my intuition today. Hope you guys are having a good one. So I see for you that there was some sort of business partner that you had in the past, or someone that you worked with, and this person really brought you a lot of stress. They brought a lot of arguments. They caused you a lot of pain. Maybe this was somebody you took in, or you gave money, or you let live at your house, or you really took care of them, but what they did instead was, because of their toxicity, they really caused a lot of drama in your life. I'm hearing that this could be a woman. It doesn't have to be a woman, but I specifically hear you and this person, like you either took this person into your house and you showed them kindness, or you gave them money, or maybe some of you guys were in a business or professional partnership together where both of you worked on something creative together, but there was a lot of clashing in beliefs and ideas, and because of that there was some sort of separation. This person has been thinking about you a lot, and I know this is really general, but this is what Spirit is showing me. You guys, you had some sort of creative group, okay? You had some sort of creative group or professional group of people where you all got together to work on something together that was either creative or professional or at school, and there was some sort of miscommunication. There was some sort of disagreements in the way things should be done. There was a lot of drama. This could even be a whole group of people, okay, that you worked with or professional. These people have been thinking about you quite a bit, and they've been wanting to heal from that. And I'm seeing with the Venus and South Node that you're going to have a lot of these people from the past that you had creative, professional, or school collaborations with, or these people that you helped out financially and took in. They are going to come back, and they are going to offer you, because a lot of them, what's happened is a lot of them have realized that you weren't completely in the wrong, and actually they feel really bad about their behavior. I'm hearing that karma kind of made them realize that, or some situation in their life made them realize, like some of them thought, okay guys, with this Fool and this Hanged Man, and I know this is a love reading, but I'm just showing you what Spirit showed me. They thought they could do things on their own. They didn't need anybody. They thought that, it would be all well and good. But they realized, after a lot of things not moving forward, that maybe what they did to you wasn't right, and maybe they got a little too cocky. So they have been thinking about you. They've realized all the help that you have given them. You guys are really helpful people is what I'm hearing. Like, you're really empathetic. If someone is homeless, you'll take them in. If someone's struggling with money, you'll give them money. You are someone who has really strong belief systems about helping people who are disadvantaged. But sometimes these people, I'm going to tell you right away, you attract a lot of strange and weird people, okay? And I'm not trying to be rude, it's just the truth. With the Fool and the Hanged Man, this talks about Neptune and Uranus, and this shows me you guys attract a lot of strange and weird people. These could be people who maybe live against society somehow. These could be people who most of normal middle-class society would deem a little strange or a little off the beaten path. You attract a lot of these people because I don't feel that you guys are very judgmental. I actually feel you're very open to people, and I feel like you're a very giving soul. Well, Spirit is showing me that a lot of you are having a lot of good karma coming your way. I'm talking a lot of good karma. The reason why you guys are about to come into a lot of good karma is because you have helped out and given to so many, and this karma that you have generated with this Nine of Cups is leading you to, guys, feel free to listen to this, by the way, in the background if it gets a little lengthy, because I'm trying to go a little slow with my readings and, find the right decks and stuff. But this good karma is definitely coming back to you. Good karma from the past is coming back to you due to your righteous actions. We also have longing for home and homesickness. One of the energies that I'm picking up is that there are a lot of people that you dated in your hometown, or there's a lot of people, like maybe you guys dated some people in your hometown or in your high school or in your college. These people from your hometown that you dated in the past, they're like, why did I fuck this up? and I just said the F word in case you're wondering. A lot of the people that you dated in your hometown or in the past, because I'm hearing a lot of past energy is coming up, lots of past energy. I'm feeling with the Venus and the South Node, definitely people that you already know. Some of you guys, you moved away from home, or you moved away from your old like group that was your hometown group, or the people you hanged out with in college and high school. You dated some of these people back home, or like I said, in your early years. These people are looking, now that you're not in their life, they're looking at you like, oh my gosh, I really screwed that up. Because at that time, these people did not see your worth. At that time, these people were just really young, really immature, trying to do their own thing. You know, I'm getting a little bit of a cocky attitude, thinking that they didn't need your help, they didn't need your assistance, they didn't need, because a lot of I'm hearing that a lot of you are very nurturing people, because when I see this, it's almost like a lot of you have very high morals for yourself, and you're very empathetic. You're very empathetic. You're very giving. You have this like motherly, nurturing energy towards people, but also at the same time, you're not like a pushover or anything like that. Like you're not this boring pushover who's going to let everyone walk all over them. You guys might have at one point had a rebellious stage where you rebelled a lot. Maybe you dyed your hair. Maybe you used to be really into metal or emo or subculture, but I'm hearing that you had a rebellion phase. But you guys went through some sort of transformation, and now a lot of you are this beautiful, like, ultra, for those of you who are feminine, you're like the ideal feminine beauty. There's something very hypnotic about you. For others of you, I'm hearing that you just went through an energetic or physical transformation from where you were when you were younger to the point where you have this natural, like, instead of like, I'm hearing that you went from dressing really crazy to really knowing how to flatter your features and really knowing how to draw people in. And I'm hearing that this transformation you have went through has really made people like feel really sorry for how they treated you in the past. Look at that, past lives, guys. Look at this. I'm telling you, a lot of people from your past are coming back, and I keep hearing it's women, and it's also your work partnerships, everyone from the past, whoever treated you badly or ever took advantage of your kindness, or whoever really dropped the ball on you. They're realizing that the grass wasn't greener. They're realizing that, their life is stuck while the universe keeps blessing you and blessing you and blessing you, because your spirit guides really have your back. They're realizing and looking at the past and thinking, wow, I shouldn't have done that to this person, because you guys have really transformed. That's honestly what I'm seeing. Let me see what's going on. When I have this heartbreaker card, and I'm trying to figure out if you were the heartbreaker or if they were the heartbreaker. So let's go ahead and take a look. You versus them. Yeah, look at that, guys. In the past, what did I say? Oh my gosh. You guys really provided a lot of maturity, stableness in the home. Like, you guys took people into your home. You guys gave people warmth. Like, you were kind to people. You gave them stability. You were like a good partner. And these people took advantage. They really, okay, let's get clarify on the Four of Wands. They took advantage. They did not treat you right. They were disrespectful. Maybe a lot of you wanted commitment, or you wanted something solid. You wanted something grounded, but these people were all about themselves. I'm not even getting they're bad people. They were just immature. They didn't know any better. A lot of these people were acting out of wounds, because some of these people are very wounded individuals. And they were drawn to you. Look, didn't I say this, guys, with the Empress? They were drawn to you because of your mothering, kind, stable energy. You really brought a lot of stability, a lot of warmth. You mothered these people. You took them in. You loved them unconditionally. But because these people were so wounded from whatever it is that they went through, because they were so wounded people, they really hurt you, they really broke your heart, and now they're seeing, wow, this person mothered me, they fed me, they cleaned for me, they loved me, they took care of me, and I really messed up. And these people want to reach out to you again and make amends. And this is why, guys, you are about to receive so much good karma from your spirit guides. I want you to know that, because karma is real. I've been on both sides of the karma spectrum, okay? You guys are getting a lot of good karma coming in for you, and I don't want you to think, oh, it's because you're so much better, you're angelic. It's just that you have really good morals. You know how to really treat people. Like, you really are like spiritual empaths. You have a lot of morals. You know what it is, guys? A lot of you have stopped trying so hard with your appearance too. You have started to embrace like the beauty of yourself. And because you're not trying so hard with your appearance or personality, and you're just being yourself with this lighthearted, beautiful energy, the fullest authentic expression of yourself, you're radiating a lot of sexual energy. And I'm hearing that a lot of you, if you're not interested in these people from the past who are really toxic, you absolutely don't have to deal with that. A lot of you are able to manifest right now with the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups, whoever it is that you want, because you're in your sexual energy. I'm hearing you guys have multiple different options, but a lot of them are from the past. And I'm also hearing you have a energetic, romantic connection with somebody who is, you have like a psychic connection to. Okay, so we're going to see who it is that you're going to date next, this new person. Ew. I dropped this new person coming into your life. I love when the cards literally play out what I was thinking and feeling intuitively, because sometimes like I'll be like, I don't know, it's just really awesome. So let's see what these people from the past have to say. Look at this, guys. I've tried to replace you, but nobody comes close to you. That's what I'm trying to say. You were so sweet to these people. It says, I've tried to replace you, but no one compares to you. You were so sweet and mothering to these people that no one is as kind as you. And they've realized that. They've realized that. Friends, co-workers, everyone. And look at that. You inspired me to change. I'm a better person because of you, and I love you for that. All these people in the past who did you dirty, they are inspired by your changes and your level up and your maturity, that you're inspiring them to grow as well. Wow. I feel like you're the one that got away. So let's look at this new person who's coming into your life. Let's see what they're going to be like. Who is this? Who is the new love? The new soulmate? I'm hearing you guys are attracting a lot of soul friends. Like, I'm hearing a lot of friends are coming into your life. A lot of friends are coming. Yes, that's exactly what I thought. A lot of friends are coming into your life, guys. A lot of friends. Okay, so I'm hearing you're attracting friendships from work. You're attracting a lot of people. Yeah, you're attracting friendships from work. But what else am I seeing? Who is it that you are attracting into your life? So I'm hearing that communication problems, photo freak. Okay, I'm kind of getting the sense from this. Let me get some clarifiers. Photo freak. Yeah, I'm getting for you guys that there's some sort of communication problem that's going on here. With the Magician in reverse, communication problems. This looks like, oh, you guys have blocked a lot of people from the past, or maybe you guys have somebody blocked on your phone unknowingly, and this is why they're not communicating, or someone blocked somebody else. There's a reason why you're not hearing from someone from the past. If you're not, I'm hearing there's some sort of like blocked number, blocked Instagram. And I'm also just hearing in general, guys, that some of you, you're not really open to friendships. You're not really open to being close to people, because a lot of you are really protective of your heart after all of the times people have taken advantage of you. So you're not really open to getting to know people, because there's some sort of belief that everybody is out to get you, or everybody is going to be like the people from the past. Some of you guys, you're just like, Maybe there's even people who are trying to reach out to you on social media, but instead of coming out outright and trying to talk to you by texting you or messaging you, I'm also getting the sense that these people will just post signs on social media that have hints that they're thinking about you. So if you guys have people on social media, friends from the past or like love interests, I'm telling you right now that these people aren't straight out communicating to you, but they're showing you with their actions that they're thinking about you. And I'm hearing for some of them, it's they like your photos, they look at your stories, they have hints that they're thinking about you through their post or what it is that they say that are like trying to get you to notice them essentially. But I don't feel like there's any outward communication or there's any outward reaching out essentially, because I'm feeling that these people are scared. They're worried about rejection. They're worried about what you would say. But a lot of people are hinting towards you that they have feelings for you, that they're thinking about you, but they're having issues actually coming out and saying it. So instead, they're liking your photos, trying to get you to reach out first, because these people, they're scared of you. They're intimidated by you. So look for that. Let me see if I can get anything else from this. I think that's all I have for you guys. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, for those of you who chose this card in the corner on the right, we're going to see what the energies are for what's coming next in love. So I want to start off by saying if it does not resonate, that's okay, because I know this message for some people on my YouTube sometimes gets taken the wrong way, and I don't mean it. Mercury is in Scorpio, so if I sound a little... anyway, I'm just going to get on to the reading, but I'm seeing from this, there is a heavy expectation on you. There was a heavy expectation on you to marry somebody who is a provider, or there's a lot of specific gender roles being included in your reading. Okay, let's say you're a feminine. You had it in your mind that the perfect partner would be a masculine who were to take care of you, who were to go out and work and provide for you and give you the world. It was almost like you grew up thinking that you are the prize and you need a masculine to really work and take care of you in the way that you deserve. There's a lot of social expectations. Look at what we have here. Social expectations. This really, and also this marriage card. Maybe some of you were married in the past. I am seeing that too. Some of you have already been married, but if not, what I'm seeing from this is there was a lot of, you grew up thinking that the masculine in the relationship should go out and work and earn the income to take care of you and provide you with the life that you deserve. And a lot of you were waiting for that perfect person to either be that divine feminine who was going to stay at home and cook and clean, or that divine masculine who was going to go out and work and provide you that income and take care of you. And in the past energies, I am seeing that you were really infatuated with this idea of your soulmate or the person that you marry really raising your social standards. So this could be you were looking for a partner who is going to raise your status in the world through their job, or it could just be you were looking for a partner who was going to bring you up in your status in the world, and this is what you are likely attracting, or this is what you have already attracted in the past, depending on how old you are. I'm seeing there's a lot of expectations. Maybe this was put on by your father. Maybe there's some sort of view of relationships your father really put on you that made you believe traditional marriage or traditional ways of doing things was the way that you had to do things. And this is something that you had your heart really set on. And some of you have already attracted this marriage into your life with someone who really took care of you. You had the perfect marriage. One person went out while the other person was provided for. This could have even been some sort of like power couple dynamic you were looking for, where both of you guys were very successful and putting your resources together made you more successful. Or maybe there was a lot of influence from your family in general and your family's beliefs on traditional marriage and how it should be. I'm seeing a lot of you still have a really idealistic view on love, as I see with the Four of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. What Spirit is trying to tell you from this is that real relationships take equal building, equal give and take, and it's not going to be exactly like as you get older, especially especially as you hit your Saturn return, or when Saturn goes through your 8th house, you realize that the previous views on love that you had before are not necessarily going to coincide with reality. And I see that with Neptune, Gemini in the 5th house. A lot of you have a very idealistic perception of love, and a lot of you have this view on how love and marriage should be that is something that I feel doesn't really how do I say this? Doesn't really go with your core belief systems and who you really are. Some of you, your family is very putting a lot of pressure on you to have this traditional marriage, whether you realize it or not. Society is putting a lot of pressure on you to have this traditional marriage where both of you are successful together. You have the perfect vision of a family. You felt this pressure by society to really marry, to really raise your status and to look good in the world. And you know, this could be because of your father, or because a lot of you just thought that having this stable relationship or having this power couple dynamic would raise your ego and place in the world. So you guys have a very idealistic view on how love and life should be. But what I'm seeing with this Temperance and this Empress card is what's happening is Spirit is trying to show you who it is that you are really compatible with, who it is that's really compatible with your energy. Right now, you guys are healing the divine feminine side of your soul, as I see with Temperance and the Empress card. You guys are really learning how to receive, how to be develop that feminine energy. But I really feel that, you know, this dynamic of traditional marriage is making you feel very caged. Like this might be something that your ego wants or that might feel good, but it's actually making you feel very caged. For some of you, it's coming with this karmic love. It's coming with the fact that you're holding on to these old ideas and beliefs about love and what the perfect partner is that's not really coinciding with reality, essentially. And right now, you're being asked to change your perception on love and relationships, because realistically, love and relationships isn't going to be a movie. It's not going to be a 50s song. I'll tell you why that in the 50s they had a lot of love songs. It's because in the 50s they needed bodies for war, so it was beneficial for artists to put out songs that were romantic in order to get people to co-create, so they had more people to fight wars. And I know that takes the romance out of it. Trust me, I am a huge romantic. I love 50s music, but I'm also a realist, and I'm also able to see the real reason behind things. And I'm just kind of getting the sense for you guys that, you know, if you're in a marriage or if you're in a relationship, a lot of it is because of social expectations. A lot of it is because of, you know, making yourself look good in the world, trying to raise yourself up. Maybe you want to be with someone who's really well-to-do or successful, or what society and your parents have modeled relationships as. And I feel that a lot of you are still really idolizing this idea of a perfect marriage, of this society's expectation of marriage. But what's happening is I'm sensing that your perception on relationships is really changing. I'm seeing that what's happening is a lot of you are stepping into a time when you are realizing that you are worth a lot. With this Temperance and this Empress card, I want to tell you that you guys are really attractive people. And guys, by the way, feel free to listen to this while you're doing something else, because this does get a little lengthy. I'm just being honest, it gets a little lengthy, but what I'm seeing is you guys are really attractive people. And if it's not in your beauty, it's in your energy, okay? And you guys are people who are really desirable. And I'm also hearing a lot of you have natural psychic ability that you're able to channel from the divine, that you got from your mother's side. Your mother's side is someone or people, your whole family has been psychic, okay? You get this natural psychic gift or this empathy from your mother's side. And I'm also hearing right now you're learning to work on self-love, because maybe before you guys hopped into relationships thinking that if you were just married that you would feel good, if you met this partner who was able to provide, you would feel good. But right now you guys are healing yourself. You're really learning how to love yourself. You're learning your worth. You're learning just how psychic you are. A lot of you guys with this crystal child, I want you to know that you guys are starseed. You have angelic energy. You have a huge destiny in this world. And look at this, we also have another psychic ability of claircognizance. I'm willing to bet you guys are psychic readers, or you know that you have the gift. It's very prevalent to me, and I feel like you're meant to use this gift in your life. And I feel that one of the things that you're learning is that this idea or perception that you had of love is actually making you very unhappy. It's making you feel caged, and I think there's a part of you that really wants to date or play the field, because I have that with playing the field card. And I feel like what's keeping you bound to this idea of what love and relationships is your family, societal expectations, and your ego. I'm hearing that Spirit is working with you to be more flexible on seeing who is actually more compatible for you, because some of you guys are going for people that you think are compatible, that go along with your family and what's going to make you look good. But at the end of the day, this traditional view on love is making you feel very caged. You're staying in karmic situations that don't honor you for some of you, and I'm really sensing that you need to have the self-love to know, because some of you might not know this, that you do not have to settle for the person who's going to you don't have to settle for people who are, let me find this other deck real quick. You don't have to settle for people, because I feel like when you increase your self-love, like if you guys are in a current relationship but you're feeling a little complacent, I really feel that some of you need to develop your self-love, because when you develop your self-love, you're going to realize that you guys have a lot of different options, and that if you have a feeling you're not with your twin flame is out there. Now, for some of you, you guys could already be in a relationship with your twin flame, but I feel like for some of you guys, it might not be living up to your expectation of what love should look like or what a relationship should look like. And this expectation is something that needs to be released, because I feel like this expectation is what's making you feel like the love is lost. Some of you guys are married with children. Some of you, love has become extremely mundane. It's been about the practical. It's been about status, money, career. Some of you guys are really scared about what other people think, and I see this very prevalently with you. I'm hearing that when you heal your self-love and you step into that energy of self-love, you're going to become a lot more flexible, and I don't think you're going to care so much what people think, or using your relationship as a way to raise your status. I also see that with over romanticize. So guys, I hate giving this message because it sounds so negative, but I'm not going to sugarcoat. Essentially, you guys have a very idealistic view on love and the way that it should look like, and I'm just sort of getting the feeling that it's not living up to your expectations. It's very boring. And I feel like instead of searching for someone right away, maybe some of you have been thinking about having an affair or something like that. I'm hearing you need to work on your self-love. You need to go inward. This is the time for you to go inward, not outward, when it comes to love. And when you go inward and you really find yourself and you stop caring so much what the world thinks about you, society thinks about you, this is when you're going to find the love, the passionate love you want, okay? Because I'm hearing that for a lot of you, you guys try really hard. And this is not necessarily a bad thing, but this is like the type of energy of the people who, maybe this was the past, you work really hard for love. You try to keep on a certain appearance. Maybe you guys are on YouTube and you spend hours editing your Instagram pictures, or you're very calculated about the way people see you, and you're very stressed out about looking perfect or being the perfect person, or making sure that love and relationships are perfect and you're perfect and everything looks perfect. And I feel like for some of you, you might not even realize you're doing this, but it's sucking the authenticity out of yourself. And because it's sucking the authenticity out of yourself, it's sucking the romance out of your relationships. And if you are with your twin flame already, it's sucking the romance with your twin flame. And it's also for some of you, keeping you stuck in a relationship that is way too practical, not passionate. And I'm getting the sense that you guys need to go more for going inward. I'm hearing that you need to go inward right now. You need to do your shadow work. You need to self-reflect. Some of you guys, you're going through a separation from love, or there's a distance with you and your lover. You can tell you have to work really hard for their attention, or maybe there is a distance or separation between the two of you. Right now is the time for you to go inward and work on your self-love. Really, people say this a lot and it becomes redundant, but essentially it means taking responsibility for your actions, figuring out why you have triggers, healing that, and really making a point to become authentic. I'm hearing that you need to wear turquoise or teal because you need to open your throat chakra and learn how to be authentic without putting on the mask of what people want. And when you do that, you're going to be able to attract your twin flame or bring the romance back in your relationship, because the reason why your romance is dying is because you have this expectation, and I really feel that there's a need for you guys to find yourself. Finding yourself is really important. You guys have to work way too hard for love. And you guys deserve to receive that love. You guys deserve to receive that love. Let me get some more clarifiers on this real quick. Let's see what's going on here for you guys. Let me just roll the dice some more for you guys. Oh my gosh, yeah, guys, the romance has been sucked out of your life. If you guys are in a romantic relationship, I'm willing to bet that the sex life isn't good. There's something about, how do I put this? There is a lot of fears. There is a lot of worry about money and security. There's a lot of fears. There's fears about money. There's fears about security. There's fears about outward validation that's really stifling your sex life, your sexual appetite, you know, and there's a lot of, you know, focusing way too much on the practical and the mundane and work and how things look, that is sucking the passion out of your love life. And it's really like making it so that it's stifling your creative sexual energy. Because sometimes, guys, when we, like, especially like when your feminine energy is imbalanced, we'll spend a lot of time worried about work, how we look, our Instagrams. We'll spend a lot of time worried about our image and, you know, making sure that we're successful, worried about money. And this puts an imbalance in our hormones, actually. And I'm seeing that you guys, there's an imbalance in your hormones because, and go to the doctor and get it checked, obviously, but there's something going on. There's an imbalance in your hormones and your energy because you guys are too focused on, work, you're too focused on the practical, you're letting fear, there's a lot of fear stop you from having intimate, passionate encounters. And I'm hearing that, let me see what else I'm seeing for you guys. I'm hearing that everything has become so practical, so practical that it's really like, it's really sucking just the passion out of your love life. We have persistency. Let's see what else we have. We have planning. And we have sex. Yeah, guys, this is an oxymoron because it's almost like you schedule to do it, or a lot of you are so focused on what it is that you have to do that it's literally like sucking the passion out of your life. You know, like, and I'm sorry if this sounds harsh, I'm hearing there needs to be more spontaneity in your life. I'm hearing there needs to be more excitement into your life. You have to let go of this fear and this grip and control of your work and how things should look and what other people should think, and you need to let your freak flag fly, essentially, because that's what's going to help you, like, reignite the passion. Because I'm seeing at one point, if you guys are already in a relationship, this was a passionate relationship. For others of you, this means moving on to actually finding your twin flame instead of repeating the same boring patterns in love, because you're choosing partners that you think would make you look good or that your family wants as opposed to what you really want. And that's why you're becoming so bored. And I'm also seeing with the case of the ex and unconventional, maybe some of you guys are going to meet someone, or some of you have an ex that's unconventional, or some of you are thinking about someone that goes against what you normally would like or want. Maybe they don't raise you up in the world, or they go against your family, or they're so different than what you thought you wanted. Maybe you guys have an ex that you can't stop thinking about that's unconventional, or there's someone in the future coming in who is unconventional, who is nothing like you have ever dated before. Nothing like you have ever dated before. And I'm feeling that, you know, if this is the case, some of you might need to go after somebody who is a little different. Let me see what else I see. Because I'm hearing that there needs to be a healing in your sexual life, because your sexual life has really just taken a downfall. There needs to be more passion in your life. If you're in a relationship, or if you're not in a relationship, you need to date someone who's outside of what you would normally go for. Okay, so let's see what else we're going. Let's get clarifiers. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you need to recapture your youth. Like, how were you when you were younger and more carefree? I feel like, you know, it's hard for you to be like this because there's something that's keeping you really caged in this conservatism or this one person. Or maybe there's a lot of jealousy, but whatever that I'm seeing right now is that a lot of you are not letting out your authentic expression, and you're not letting out your exciting self. And you're trying to conform to this society standard of what you should be, and it's hurting your love life. You need to find your authenticity. You need people who are matching your authenticity and what you really want, as opposed to what society says you want. And that's why I think it's really interesting you chose the mask. I feel a lot of you go through your whole life living a mask, living a lie. That's what I feel for you guys. You go through your whole life living a lie and a mask that you're this conservative, boring person, or that you're this person who's about money and status. And no, I feel a lot of you want passion. You want unconventional people. You have to either become that yourself, become who you really are, and go inward yourself and attract that, or you're going to bring it out in the person that you're with. And that's what I'm seeing. I know this was long, but that's the message. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, for those of you who chose the High Priestess option, we're going to take a look at what's coming next for you in love using the tarot dice as well as tarot. So one of the numbers that came out very prominently for you is 1212. A lot of you could be seeing the number 1212 a lot, or December 12th could be a major month for your love. So December 12th or December could be a major date for your love connection, or you could be seeing the number 1212 a lot. Now, what's interesting is that the number 1212 talks about mirrors. It talks about mirroring each other's wounds. This normally talks about a twin flame connection, which I'm going to get more into, because twin flame should never be an excuse to stay in a bad relationship. But what I do see is that you guys are twin flames, because you guys mirror a lot of the same behavior, whoever it is that you're dealing with. You guys mirror a lot of the same behavior. A lot of you both have the same wounds with whoever this person is you're dealing with in the future, right now, or in the past. So essentially in the past, with the Page of Cups and the Devil, this talks about a relationship that never really got off the ground. This relationship you had in the past, or maybe this is coming in the future depending on how old you are, but it kind of looks like to me this was a friends with benefits situation. Both of you had a lot of intense attraction and pull towards one another. Both of you had a lot of emotions towards one another. It was a very intense connection where both of you felt inexplicably drawn to each other, and you didn't know why. You couldn't explain it. When you guys looked at each other, when you were around each other, it was like, wow, I feel so drawn to this person. But because this was the Page of Cups, you guys met at the wrong place and the wrong time. Both of you were too young spiritually when you guys met. Maybe it was one of you wasn't ready, both of you wasn't ready, because this relationship never got off the ground. It was always just an intense connection that never was made official. It was never made something that was real. It was almost just like this friends who had a crush with each other, a friends with benefits type of situation, or some sort of secret relationship that was left unsaid. Or maybe this could have even been you guys were friends who were intimate or sexual, but it never really was said about your feelings. It's almost like when I look at this in your past situation, I keep hearing a secret relationship or a relationship where neither of you expressed your feelings, but both of you felt that spiritual pull towards one another. And the reason why we feel spiritual pulls towards other people romantically is because our souls have a soul contract. You guys definitely have a soul contract with whoever it is I'm talking about from your past. And both of you felt that spiritual past life connection, this intense divine connection. But I'm hearing specifically that expressing your feelings for one another was never said. Maybe it was all physical. Maybe it was just friends where both of you knew you guys felt that way. Or maybe it was, like I said, just a friends with benefits, Netflix and chill. It was mainly sexual, but not committed or getting off the ground, something secretive, something that you both know, but something like, look at this, it's like the ocean card. So this is telling me that this relationship, both of you felt the depth of what was going on, but neither of you were willing to face the depth of the relationship because his eyes are looking up. You guys were not realizing how deep this was. Both of you felt it, but nothing was said about it, and both of you were too young spiritually when you met, or you never got to the depth of how deep this relationship was, and it just was a friends with benefits situation, or a secret romance, or a romance that started off really strong but never got to a stage of commitment, or both of you, because you were too immature, it did not work. This is almost where both of you feel the connection, but there's something that's very karmic and unhealthy about it. Both of you not saying what you mean. Maybe this started out as a secretive relationship, or maybe it was unhealthy because some boundaries were being crossed. One person wanted one thing and another person wanted another, and no one was really speaking about how deep this was or expressing their love, even though it was both felt. Maybe I'm also hearing some boundaries were crossed that really, with this Nine of Swords and the Hermit, brought you a lot of pain. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, what this is telling me is that a lot of this pain that you have about this relationship is very subconscious. You guys don't like to face your pain because facing your pain is detrimental for you. So what you do is you bury this pain in your subconscious mind because it's easier for you to ignore it than to face it. And I feel like this wound has to do with the rejection, a rejection wound. This person really hit your rejection wound is what I'm hearing, because let me get some clarifiers on this situation. Feel free to listen to this while you're doing something else, guys, because we tend to get lengthy. But this person hit a rejection wound in you. With this Fool card in reverse, they were acting in a way, I keep hearing immature, young, a learning relationship. This was a learning relationship for you guys. This was a learning relationship for you guys that never got off the ground. This person hit your rejection wounds and your feelings of rejection. Maybe this person wasn't meant to be committed. Maybe they had grass was always greener syndrome, or maybe they went to a third party, or maybe it never got off the ground from being just friends. But this person really hit a rejection wound in you. And instead of facing this rejection wound, you have buried it in your subconscious. And I'm hearing that you use work or school to distract you from relationships or distract you from the pain that relationships give you, even though deep down you're hurting a lot and you're thinking about it a lot. Because what I'm seeing from these images, guys, is that, you know, her back is turned in this card, but she's slightly looking back. Like, I'll show you guys. In these cards, her back is turned, but she's slightly looking back at this relationship that's behind her. So you'll like to use work and school to distract yourself from what's always behind you, which is thinking about this relationship. This relationship is always in the back of your head, and this relationship is something you can't forget because it was so intense, but this person caused you a lot of rejection pain, because I'm hearing that when you were ready to commit, this person would run away, or you would run away. There was a lot of running and chasing going on here, or a lot of mirroring each other's rejection wounds, because both of you have rejection wounds. Both of you are scared of rejection, likely from likely from childhood, likely from childhood where neither of you had a healthy example of what a healthy relationship looked like. And a lot of you guys, in order to avoid rejection, like a lot of you might not have even realized that you guys were rejecting this person too, because you were not ready to open your heart, and their actions were just mirroring back to you your inability to be vulnerable with somebody else, because you do not want to risk getting hurt. It's almost like The Only Exception by Paramore, where she talks about, up until now, I had avoid getting close to people because I watched my dad and my mom have an awful relationship of mistrust. You guys, whether you realize it or not, your actions are mirroring back to each other. You're both rejection wounds. You might think that, oh, I am emotionally open, I want this, but your actions push them away, and their rejection of you is mirroring your rejection wounds. I hope that made sense. That was like a little bit of a tongue twister. So you do it subconsciously. This is why you are attracted to people who are emotionally distant. You're attracted to people who cannot commit to you. This is why you're attracted to unavailable people, because this is what you subconsciously feel safe doing. Because if you do that, then you never really get close enough for someone to actually hurt you. You know, like really think about it. And I feel a lot of this is embedded in your subconscious. I feel like, hold on guys, sorry. I feel like that's why you attract emotionally unavailable people. And this is why you might be like, why am I always attracting these kind of people? You're attracting these kind of people because subconsciously you feel safe doing that, because that way you can't get hurt. A lot of you feel very uncomfortable with feelings. You feel very uncomfortable feelings. You like to be logical when it comes to your feelings. You like to analyze your feelings. You like to analyze people's secret intentions. You don't trust people, essentially. So what happens is you run, they run. There's a back and forth of rejection. So when you're ready for them, they leave you hanging. They reject you. And when you're ready, you leave them, or vice versa. You guys are doing this ghosting, this back and forth. Lots of games are being played here. A lot of games are being played because both of you are scared of rejection. And I'm hearing that one person in this relationship is definitely spying on the other. In fact, I'm hearing that both of you are spying on each other on your social media. But I'm specifically hearing, guys, if you're not the one spying on somebody's social media, there is someone absolutely spying on your social media because they want to know what it is that you're up to. Okay, guys, so if you're not the one doing it, I guarantee you somebody is spying on you. I guarantee it, guys. They're checking up on you. Maybe they hired someone. They're spying on you. They're asking what you're doing. They're playing detective on you. And I feel like that's because some of them are worried that you're with somebody else, or some of them, they feel like you have other options. So they're checking up on you because they're insecure, and they're worried that you have other people vying for your attention, essentially. Let me see if I can see anything else for what's going on here. Okay, so what I see for you guys is that, let me see what's going on in the future, because I am getting a lot of energies going on. What's going on in the future? Okay, so I had, in the future of your love life, you are going to have multiple options, or there's going to be multiple people that you're talking to. However, I feel like a lot of the people that you're dealing with are very ego-driven. And what I mean by this is, that, hold on, let me just get some more messages before I lose you guys. I'm trying to channel these messages as fast as I can. What's in the future? What's going on in the future for a group High Priestess's love life? We have the soulmate, guys, card. The soulmate. I feel like in December you guys are in contact with your soulmate. I'm also hearing in 12 weeks, or yeah, in 12 weeks, you guys could be with your soulmate. I see what's stuck in limbo and soulmate. Some of you could already be in a relationship. or some of you have been waiting for a really long time for your soulmate and you feel like it's never going to come. I'm hearing right now you need to focus on self-care. The reason why this relationship isn't moving forward, the reason why you haven't met your soulmate, or the reason why your love life is not moving forward and you're hurting really bad in love is because you need to focus on yourself and your self-care. I'm hearing that very strongly for you. This is why you guys feel alone. This is why your soulmate is distant. This is why there is no love right now, because a lot of you need to learn to celebrate yourself. I'm hearing there's a talent you guys need to focus on, and part of your self-care is by practicing this talent, learning this talent, and also building your dreams, making your dreams come true. A lot of you are focusing on your self-care right now by making your dreams happen, by studying your talents, by really building up your future. That's what I feel for you. And this is the self-care you need to do right now. And this is why your soulmate or your love life is very stuck, because you really need to focus on transforming and making your future happen by using your talents. And both of you are mirroring the same energy, because I am hearing you guys are twin flames. I feel like, let me just, if you guys have no one from the past that you feel you want back, okay? I do feel that there is somebody in the future, but for a lot of you, I do feel like it is a past soulmate. I feel someone is thinking about you heavily right now. I feel like this is somebody you have ghosted or you have canceled on, or you've been ignoring their texts because you do not trust people, period, guys. You do not trust people whatsoever. I feel like your intuition is telling you that there's a deeper connection here, but you're ignoring your intuition because you do not trust people and you're too scared of putting yourself out there. And honestly, this is a good thing, because I feel like you're really focused on self, but as you're being focused on self, this person is waiting for you to respond. They cannot stop thinking about you since you have blown this person off, whether it's in the future or now. But I feel like what's coming for you in the future is this person is obsessed with you. They see a future with you. You are their ultimate soulmate. They're thinking about marriage. They're thinking about a future. But there's a lot of ego games where a lot of you go back and forth, or you ignore them because you don't want to get hurt. There's a lot of game playing being here, and I feel like it's because your fear of rejection and your fear of other people. And right now, the best thing for you to do is focus on your self-care. Let me see what else is coming for you in love. Actually, with this person who's spying on you, I want to see what they want to tell you, because there's somebody who is spying on you currently. They want to tell you, I have a fear that you're going to reject me, even though they're spying on your social media. I don't know how to let you go. So look at this, guys. I fear that you will reject me. I don't know how to let you go. So instead, they're creeping up on your social media. Look at that. Look at that. This person is scared you're going to reject them, but they're creeping on your social media. So, sorry guys, I'm starting to lose my voice. I don't know why that is. Let me get some other cards here. There they are. Let's see what else they want to say to you. Sorry, it's defocusing. What does this person that's spying on them want to tell them? Okay, we have, I don't care what people say. I'm ready to fight for our relationship. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Look at what I said. There's someone from the past that it was just a friends with benefits with. It was secretive. This person doesn't care what other people say. They want to make the relationship work. They're scared that you're going to reject them. They can't let you go. And they're also saying, you're very mysterious. It's been hard to read you, but it's keeping me intrigued. I want to continue to learn more about you. So this is somebody that you are ghosting, that you're not open to, that you're ignoring, that you're rejecting. You're keeping them waiting. You keep canceling on them. You And you're doing this out of fear because you're scared of getting hurt and you're trying to figure out what their motives are. But I'm telling you, whoever this is, their motives, they see a future with you. They want to marry you and you give them butterflies and they're obsessed. And all they do is think about you. They watch you while you work. They watch you on social media. You're not sure what their intentions are because your intuition is blocked from fear. But I'm telling you, this person wants you. And also in the past, this person could have just used you so you don't trust them. And look, we also have, I'm going to conquer you. I don't care who you're dating, you are mine. Look at that, guys. And I want to tell you, the decks I get don't have all like happy cards, okay? So this person is really obsessed. They've been watching you, and we're going to see what this person is like and where you know them from. Let's see. Rudeness. This person, I feel like they curse. They could be someone who curses in their conversation. Yeah, I definitely feel this person has like kind of a rougher voice, or they like to curse, or they have a tendency to speak crudely sometimes. Let me see what else. And I feel like in the past, like, I feel like you rejected this person, or I feel like you blew them off, or you told them off at one point. And I feel like you're just very skeptical of this person, but this person is obsessed with you, whoever this is. I feel like December is going to be a big month for you guys. Let's see what the outcome of this is. What is the outcome? I feel like the outcome of this, whatever it is coming for you in the future with this person you're blowing off, I feel like you're blowing them off. You feel this connection with them, but you are too scared because you're not sure of their motives and because of the past. But I feel like what's happening is that there's going to be some sort of change. Maybe a lot of you guys, you're putting up a lot of walls, you're putting up a lot of boundaries. There's a lack of movement forward, but I feel with this King of Cups in reverse, what's going to change is they're going to be more transparent about their feelings, because I kind of get the sense that this person, even though they like you, they're not being transparent about their feelings because they're scared of rejection and they're scared of what you're going to say to them, because you guys do have a tendency to be a little harsh and be very matter of fact because you are so logical. So let's see what's happening. So I feel like this person is going to start being emotionally honest and telling you how they really feel about you instead of being so secretive, and they're actually going to admit their feelings for you relatively soon. That's what I feel. So that's all I have for you. I hope you have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so for those of you who chose this decal right here, we're going to see what's coming next for you in love based on tarot. So immediately what I'm seeing, guys, is that there is somebody who is watching you from afar. And what I'm seeing is that this person, if you look at the card, they're holding the moon in their hand, and the moon is about emotions. And this person is holding their emotions in their hand and with the Two of Wands observing you from afar. So what I'm seeing is that somebody who has emotions from you is withholding the way that they feel about you and keeping their emotions for you to themselves or at a distance as they observe you and they watch you. And I feel like this person does have a lot of emotions towards you, but right now they're not willing to offer those emotions. They feel safer watching you at a distance, holding these emotions in their hands to see what the best approach is to approach you. I'm hearing that someone has been secretly watching you or noticing you for a while. Maybe you guys have some sort of work that you post online, or maybe you guys have a lot of followers online, or if not that, some of you guys, I'm hearing that you dress in a way that's really different. You dress in a way that is very mysterious. You guys have a very mysterious quality to you. Some of you guys, you could be tarot readers, you could be dancers, you guys have a lot of sex appeal, and there's a lot of mystery to you in the way that you express yourself and the things that you post. So you have a lot of people who are fantasizing about you you having a lot of, I'm hearing you have a lot of people watching you online or from a distance who fantasize about you, who watch you, who wonder about you, who are very curious about you and your life, because there's something about you that is very different. Whether it's the way that you dress, the way that you express yourself, or some of you have exotic jobs like being tarot readers, astrologers, or dancers. You do something that's unique, that goes against the crowd. You have a lot of sex appeal. There's something, the way that you dress, that's very alluring. You have an air of mystery, and this energy that you radiate causes people to really wonder about you. And I'm hearing there's specifically somebody who has their emotions for you in their hands, and they're watching you online, trying to see what the best move is to get to you. And I'm feeling this person is apprehensive about reaching out or approaching you, because, or at the very least, they're apprehensive about telling you their feelings because they feel safer wondering about you from afar. They're trying to feel like, what is the best move to approach you? They're trying to see like, they're trying to see what the best move is when it comes to approaching you, but I'm almost hearing that they're sending you telepathic messages. And I'm also getting this is multiple people who are watching you, who are lusting after you. Some of you guys, you really put yourself out there in a very beautiful, sexy way, in the way that you dress, or maybe it's your body or your post or your work. There's a lot of people who have a lot of physical attraction to you, who secretly watch you, who wonder about you, even in your everyday life, guys, whether you notice it or not. A lot of people watch you as you walk by because your energy is so mysterious and powerful, and the way that you express yourself is mysterious and powerful, and it attracts a lot of people who have a lot of fantasies about you and wonder about you. And I'm specifically hearing there's this one person who has feelings for you in their hands, but they haven't reached out with those feelings in a very direct way because they're trying to think about the best approach. I'm hearing there's also just a lot of people who are physically attracted to you, watching your social media, liking your photos and messaging you, but some of these people only want one thing, if you know what I mean. But I definitely see one person who has genuine feelings for you, who is sexually attracted to you like all the others, but this person has genuine emotions for you, but they have a hard time expressing those emotions because they're very careful about who they give their heart to. And the reason why they are apprehensive about expressing their emotions towards you is because you seem to be someone who's very rebellious and free spirit, and they're worried that if they were to admit their true emotions to you in a direct way, you would break it. You seem like someone who's very free spirited. You seem like someone who's very bold and wild and mysterious, and they're worried that because you radiate such powerful sexual energy that they're not able to trust you with really coming out with their full emotions for you. So instead they watch you from a distance, and they give hints that they like you. I feel like a lot of you are going to have hints that this person likes you or that this person wants you. You're going to feel it intuitively, but they're not actually going to go right out and say it because this person doesn't know whether or not they can fully trust you with their heart, because the energy that you radiate is very sexual, and they know that a lot of different people have sexual attraction to you. So they don't know if you're someone that they are safe in really expressing their full love towards, even though telepathically or intuitively you know this person has feelings for you. They have a hard time really expressing it, or they haven't expressed it at all. This person, I really feel that their intuition is telling them that you have a soulmate connection, okay? And I feel like in the past, this person wasn't going to reach out to you and really spill their feelings to you. Maybe you guys had a light flirtation online. Maybe they stalk your Instagram stories, or maybe they like your posts, but they haven't. Or maybe you guys have light conversation, but they haven't gone out and really expressed the true depth of their emotions, even though you have a feeling that this person is in love with you. I feel like this person feels so intense about you that what I'm hearing is this person even feels that you could have put a spell on them, or that you guys are witches and that you have literally bewitched them. Some of you guys are really into witchcraft, tarot reading, astrology, and they see that and they actually feel, because they feel so intensely about you, and illogically so, that you have actually put a love spell on them, because they can't fathom why they feel so deeply about you. Because I'm hearing that there's that physical, emotional, and spiritual connection they have, but they're having a hard time trusting this connection because the energy you radiate is so powerful. You have so many different people wanting you that they feel that they can't trust you with their heart, because I guess a part of them is a little insecure. But I really do sense a lot of you have a feeling that this person has intense feelings, or you guys just know intuitively this person has feelings for you or is watching you. They also feel that you guys have met in a past life. You were so familiar to me, a beauty hard to forget. This person literally feels like they have a past life with you guys, and I'm trying to figure out who this person is, but just put it this way. You have a lot of people in your everyday who are sexually attracted to you and your energy, whether it's online or in person, but this one person really feels as though you guys are soulmates, that you're destined for one another, that you have a past life with each other, and I feel like intuitively you know this person is in love with you, okay? You know who this person is, but they're so emotionally distant and withdrawn that you're unsure. Listen to your intuition, guys. This person definitely has feelings for you. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, a lot of you are extremely, extremely attractive. You're extremely attractive in the way that you dress and the way that you present yourself. Some of you are very successful. Some of you guys are successful, beautiful. The way you dress is alluring, or your energy is high value. You attract a lot of attention, guys, but this one person I feel like is emotionally distant, but has strong feelings for you, and you know intuitively, or they'll show little signs that they like you, but they won't come out and fully give you the full expression of how much they feel for you. For a lot of you guys, I feel like you're in no contact with this person, or for a lot of you guys, I feel like this person is really to themselves right now in their heads about you. I feel like, you know, if you haven't met this person or you don't know who this is, you are going to meet them soon, or they're going to express their love soon. For some of you, you guys have no idea who this person is yet, because this person has been in their heads about you and they have not made any solid effort. So for those of you who don't know who this is, that's because this person is not ready to reach out and admit their feelings for you yet. They'd rather admire you from afar while they work out whatever it is that they are. But for others of you, you might know this person already, and you might have an intuitive inkling, but I don't think you guys are in communication with this person, essentially. All right, so let's see what's going on. We have the Three of Swords and the Four of Wands. Let's see what's going on here with the present situation. Okay, so essentially what I'm hearing, guys, is that you and this person with the Three of Swords and the Four of Wands, whoever's coming in, I feel like you guys have very different family backgrounds. I feel like somebody's family here does not approve, somebody's father might not approve, or some of you come from very different religious backgrounds, some of you come from very different family backgrounds, and I feel like some of the families might not approve of your relationship that's here or coming in for you guys. Some of you, like, their family, their communities, their upbringing, the people around them might not agree with this relationship due to the fact that you guys are so different. I feel like you guys are like the bold ones. You guys are tarot readers, astrologers. This person's family might be very conservative, or they might have to focus a lot of their energy on their family, on their home, or, you know, they're very worried about what their family thinks, because I feel like their family doesn't approve, or, you know, they have to focus a lot of their energy on their family right now. This could be someone who's even already committed. There's definitely something blocking the connection is what I'm seeing from this. Some of you might be going through some pain with your family too, okay, is what I'm hearing. Let me see what's going on here real quick, guys. What's going on, Spirit, with this Three of Swords and the Four of Wands? Okay, look, secret date. Someone here could already be married. You know, someone here could feel, Yeah, someone here could already be married or with somebody else, but whatever the case is, we have friendship and wishes coming true. Some of you guys, you might start off as friends first because maybe they're committed elsewhere, or maybe this has to be kept a secret or something. For some of you, if you've been having a crush on your friend, okay, so Spirit is giving me a lot of different messages. Let me try to figure out what this is. What is going on here? Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Just give me a second to get the messages. What's going on with Three of Swords and the Four of Wands? Yeah, I keep hearing that both of you are from different backgrounds, different families, and I'm also hearing there's something about a work romance, or hold on. There's also someone from work I'm hearing who has a crush on you or who's thinking about you. Someone in your work or school who has been thinking about you a lot romantically, but they haven't decided whether or not they want to reach out. I'm just seeing a lot of different energies who lust after you a lot, honestly. That's kind of what I feel for you. I feel like you have a lot of different energies who lust after you. And I feel like a lot of you guys, if you wanted to, I don't know why I get this energy with fine dining and luxurious and spontaneous. Some of you guys are attracting people who are married, who have money, who want to treat you, who want to spoil you. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I really do feel that way for you guys. There is somebody here keeping a poker face about how they feel about you. They act like they don't like you. They act like they don't have feelings for you, but this person is very awkward around you. I feel like you guys, with catfish, poker face, and awkward moment, I would also say if you're doing online dating, beware of people who are not exactly who they say they are, because I keep getting this catfish card where somebody is not who they really say they are in the relationship. Does that make sense? Because I have poker face and catfish, so watch out, because I feel like one of the reasons someone might be acting strange to you is because they're not being completely honest about who they are or where they're from, especially with this traditional card. Or they might be lying about the fact that they're with somebody else. Just guys, be careful if you're doing online dating, because I'm sensing somebody here is not being completely transparent. It's not being completely transparent about what's going on at home, and I think it's because they want to impress you. Somebody here is so nervous about impressing you that I really feel that they're putting on a false front, being someone they're not. Some of them, I feel like you guys might have a bad first date because they drink so much, because they're nervous around you. I just keep getting these energies. I know I'm getting a lot of different messages, and that's because this pile I feel like is meant to be a little bit different. But I feel essentially what's going on is you guys are going to go on a date with somebody. I feel like the first date that you guys go out, or this could already have happened and you can currently be in a relationship. The first date, you guys are going to drink because you're nervous, because you're worried about opening up to each other, and it's going to feel very awkward. But then this drinking might come out very nervous. You guys might have a weird first date because of the drinking or because of the over drinking. But I feel like, you know, both of you are going to be really nervous around each other and really nervous about opening up your true expression. There's a lot of mask being put up here because both of you feel awkward. Both of you feel like out of place. So I'm hearing there's a lot of drinking. There's a lot of nervousness to soften the tension is what I'm hearing. I just keep hearing that. Like, a lot of you guys feel awkward on dates. You feel awkward meeting new people. And I'm getting this is somebody new, guys, coming in for you. That's what I feel. I feel like this is something that already happened with the person that you're with. Like, this is your love story, or the person coming in. This is going to be a new person that you feel really awkward about. Both of you feel awkward, and you're going to use drinking in a way to ease the awkwardness or make things better. Whatever the case is, guys, in your future, I definitely see love coming your way. I see some like awkward situations happening. A lot of people who are very nervous and want to approach you due to how physically attractive you are. Maybe things not ending up the way that you expected them to end up. But what I'm here to tell you is your future looks really good. And I'm not gonna lie to you, because I think this is where I was stuttering, because I didn't want to just outright say it. I feel like there are a lot of awkward encounters around you where you feel like you have to drink to be with the people around, because both of you feel like you have to put on a persona. Maybe some of you guys like going out and going to clubs, or some of you like to do a lot of flirtatious dating, but when it comes to real genuine connection, a lot of you guys feel very nervous and uncomfortable, so you resort to drinking or other things that make it even more awkward. But what I see for you guys is coming up, you're going to meet someone you can be completely comfortable with, because we have movies, coffee shop, Netflix, and chill, and waiting. So guys, if you haven't met someone you can be completely comfortable with, where you can rock out sweatpants, where you don't have to put on makeup, where you can just chill and binge and watch movies, I want you to know that's what's coming to you very soon. And I'm hearing in December, because I hear 12/18. So a lot of you guys, if you feel like you have to put on this perfect image, or you feel that you were always like worried about the way you looked around people, or uncomfortable around people because you were scared of opening up, and it was based on superficial things, where both of you felt nervous and it was based around drinking, or like you know, like using substances together because both of you didn't feel comfortable with each other, I'm here to tell you in December, or pretty soon, you're gonna meet someone you can feel completely comfortable around, where you can relax, take off the mask, and just really just be comfortable with each other, as opposed to it being this weird, awkward thing where you feel like both of you have to put on this mask of perfection or insecurity or drinking. You're meeting someone you can be completely comfortable with because they love you for you. You don't have to try so hard with your appearance. You don't have to fake a persona. This is someone you're going to feel completely comfortable with, and this is the next person you're going to date. December 18th could be a very big month for you as well. Sorry for that scattered message, but that's what was coming in for you. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.